Ah, the Peak District. What a magical place, especially in the snow. Peak District is where my father came from and where I lived as a young kid. Thanks to Rome with Ross for that wonderful bit of footage. You can catch him on YouTube. When you're painting in watercolor, watercolor is a very different medium to anything else, to the opaque mediums like oil, acrylic, gouache, because you can add the white of the snow whenever you wish. But in watercolor, you have to retain light from the very beginning. And so you have to leave, your snow is in fact white paper. It's leaving the paper, but it's a little bit more than that, as we'll find out with this very quick demo in watercolor of a winter scene. So please take a screen grab here of this wonderful photo, and let's get cracking. Right then, here we are. Really nice reference. Lovely cool blues and warm browns. That's really going to work well. I've already done my drawing with a 4B pencil on a small sheet of Saunders Waterford High White Rough. I'm starting with a mop brush. I'm going to mix up some colours. I want to start with the sky. I'm just going to throw together a nice bit of warmth for the horizon, which I'm going to do now. There it is, there's a horizon. And by the way, I'm speeding things up a little bit now. This film is only 3.5 minutes long, but it's worth watching. Stick with this. I'm throwing in some cool cerulean blue, keeping it light, lots of water to pigment ratio. That's really quite important. Retaining white paper as well. That is also important when you're painting snow. All right, we've done the first wash. Now we're going to what I call the calligraphy phase. This is where we start drawing with a brush. This time I've got a Rosemary & Co. sable, nice pointed sable, and I'm using the paint a lot thicker now. I'm using the browns. Here we go. This is burnt sienna coming in, nice rich colour burnt sienna, especially against that blue. So I put that hedge in. I've now putting some of the trees in, a little bit of dry brush here and there. I'm looking at the reference all the time, and I'm mark making. That's what I'm doing. I'm mark making at the moment, shoving in that big tree, making marks, continuing to get darker. That's what you do with watercolor. You start very light and you start moving towards the dark. Okay, we're now in the final phase. So again, with the sable, just ticking in a few more little things here. This is where we begin to mop things up. I'm getting some nice darker blue. I've made a much richer concentration of the blue now, of the cerulean, with a touch of cobalt in there, just to give it a bit of an edge. Now these lovely big juicy dark bits coming in, which is really helping. And look, strong, powerful, but retaining light though, leaving that white paper. Don't block it in. Leave white. That's what you do in watercolor, with every watercolor you do. I'm now seeing things, just shoving in a few little branches. I want to get those posts in, so I have to twist it round. It's easier to do it that way. And it's looking good. And here's the final painting. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my painting community on my Wednesday Zoom and Painterly retreats. All information can be found on my website, which is frankwatercolors.com. Take care.